Well, my next guest also causing drama on the cobbles as Weatherfield's newest resident, Dee-Dee Bailey, already made a huge impression.
Yeah. I'm gonna call you Stuart. Stu? Stewie. Well, I've read through the files, but I'm just notorious for losing things. Ask my mum.
What to call them now?
Well, sometimes I think I love cheese more than my job. About time you got a girlfriend.
Whoever handled the bag was related to both of them.
You have no idea how much it gladdens my heart to see you there.
Go on then, I'll let you buy me a coffee.
To my new colleague and our new job. To Dee-Dee.
To Dee-Dee.
To Dee-Dee!
Well, Channique Sterling-Brown, who plays Dee-Dee, joins me now. It's so lovely to see you. It really is. And you've joined the Bailey family. They've talked about the character a lot. Yeah. So it felt like we almost kind of knew you before you came in.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I feel like I was just so embraced straight away.
Yeah.
And, like, it was so much anticipation and big shoes to fill, but it's been incredible.
Well, it is. I guess it must be strange that first day when you walk into the green room and it's like, oh my goodness me.
100%.
I'm in my telly. Or you're outside the Rovers or you're in the house. I mean, it's amazing. How did you find out that you got the job?
Oh, so my agent called me.
Right.
And it's really funny because I was, you know, super anxious in all transparency all week. And then the night before, I went to church and everyone prayed for me and I was really calm. Woke up on the Thursday feeling really relaxed. And my agent called me just as I was about to get on a bus on the way to a festival.
Right.
And I'd said to her, please call me, don't text me. You know, so I knew it was the result.
Yeah.
And so I'm getting on this bus and I'm like, single to Piccadilly, please. Like, trying to find a seat with all my bags. And then she was like, you know, I've got the result. You know, you sat down. I'm like, yeah. And she's like, you got the job, Shan.
Oh.
And I just said, you know, you're joking. And I burst into tears on this bus. Like, I was very vocal in my reaction, but I was just absolutely elated and so grateful.
No,
so,
it's
yeah.
wonderful. Your sister was happy too. This was her reaction. This is brilliant.
Oh, good, because living Corrie.
What?
I don't know who's more excited. I love that reaction.
Yeah,
so happy for you.
So
you know,
happy for me.
it's just great. But in the audition, did you not go away with a prop?
I did. So in the final screen test, it was a complete accident. But yeah, I was given a prop phone, but loads of other bags and stuff. And so in the scene, I just kept putting it in the back pocket. And at the end of the scene, obviously, no one reset me because it was done.
Yes.
So I just left and got in my car and I was halfway home. And I don't even know, it was just instinct. I was just like, the prop phone's in my back pocket. I've stolen from Corrie. And I pulled off and I called my agent. I'm like, I've stolen from Corrie, what am I going to do? She's like, just take it back, it's fine.
And it was okay?
It was absolutely fine. And I bumped into Ryan, who plays Michael, and he was like, I really hope it's you. Aww. And that for me was like a really special moment because I was like, if I hadn't come back at this specific time, I would have never known that.
That's true.
And it meant so much to me as an actor.
Which is really lovely.
Yeah, definitely.
And clearly, you've just kind of fitted in because the character was in America, wasn't she? But obviously, you know, Los Angeles was far too dull and boring and she's come to much more glamorous Weatherfield.
Naturally.
And why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? But there's a lot of backstory there. But what I like about it is you've just come in with it. It's just like she's happy, she's optimistic.
Yeah.
There's a lot of joy in the
100%.
character, which is lovely.
Yeah, definitely. And from the start, the producers and the writers were like, there's no dark story, there's no secret agenda. Like, what you see is what you get with Dee-Dee.
Yeah.
I think that's been really refreshing to see and refreshing to play, definitely.
No, absolutely. I mean, I'm sure she will get involved. I mean, like, there's this horrible storyline going on just now about extremism, and I'm sure that will impact on the family. You know, don't give anything away, but I'm sure it will. Obviously, of course it will. And it's good to get that conversation going. Of course it is, and there'll be lots. But I like the partnership you've got with Alia. That's a lovely female friendship, which I think is very important in Coronation Street.
Absolutely, because I think, well, we were saying before, matriarchs in Coronation Street are just such a thing, such a staple and unique part of the show. And I think the fact that you've got these two young women who have great instincts and are smart and work hard and want justice. I just think it's really brilliant to see.
It's great.
And it's fab working with Sarah. So,
no,
yeah.
it's good. You can tell. You can tell that there's something very special there.
Yeah.
You know, there's a friendship there anyway.
Thank
I would
you.
imagine
Yeah.
on and off there's a friendship. Now, look, you're already representing Coronation Street. This is Britain Gets Singing.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Oh, my gosh. So it was incredible, but I'll tell you the truth, Lorraine, I bit off more than I could chew.
Right.
I was told it was the Corrie Christmas choir.
Right.
I hear the word choir, I think 20 people.
Absolutely.
You know, something big. There was only 7 of us. Right. So I was definitely thrown in at the deep end. But I loved it. It was so great to work, you know, get to know, you know, different members of the cast who I maybe wouldn't have worked with.
Because sometimes you won't be with everybody.
Exactly.
I guess the scenes like maybe in the cafe or the Rovers or something,
Yeah,
you'll be a lot more people, but you tend to be in your group, of course.
100%.
You know, that makes sense. So that was in front of, we'll see it at Christmas, I believe.
Yes, Christmas Eve.
Will I Am and Alicia were the
Yeah,
judges?
Lisa Dixon, Adam Lambert, Jason
Oh,
Manford.
of
So, yeah,
course.
it was crazy. I was like, whoa.
It's
Well,
like...
I've only been in the job 2 months. And here I am.
And you're doing all of that, which is
Literally.
fantastic. So hopefully, and I really do hope this, we're going to see her. She's embedded now, part of the family, and very much part of Coronation Street.
Yeah, definitely.
It's really good.
Feels
It's
that
so
way.
lovely to see you, Channique. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, Lorraine.
And we want to see lots more of Dee-Dee. And Corrie's on tomorrow night, 8 o'clock,
Yes.
on ITV1, of course.